Mr. Corea, a pioneer of jazz fusion whose best-known band, Return to Forever, merged genres and styles from across the musical spectrum and around the world, died Tuesday. He was 79 and recently had been diagnosed with a rare cancer, according to his website. "I want to thank all of those along my journey who have helped the music fires burning bright," he said in a statement on his website. "It is my hope that those who have an inkling to play, write, perform, or otherwise, do so. If not for yourself, then for the rest of us. It's not only that the world needs more artists, it's also just a lot of fun." The fun began early for Mr. Corea. On the way to expanding the vocabulary of jazz, he embraced music and the piano as more interesting alternatives to the rest of his young life. "I remember very clearly going to first grade in Chelsea, going for the first time in my life into this fixed environment, where at a certain time you had to walk in the room and fold your hands, and then we had to put our heads down on the desk and do, to me, kind of silly things," he told the Globe in 1996. "And I thought, well, it's kind of nice, because I'm around kids my age, but it was all like a dream. And after I walked out of the school each day and went back home to my family and to my piano, I thought, this is reality." By his 20s, he was playing with jazz notables such as Stan Getz, Herbie Mann, and Miles Davis. Mr. Corea played on Davis's transforming 1970 album Bitches Brew. He once recalled that Davis had instructed him at one session to switch to electric piano. Soon after Bitches Brew, Mr. Corea founded Return to Forever, which expanded the melding of rock and jazz elements in Bitches Brew. On the band's first eponymous album in 1972, he was joined by Stanley Clarke on bass, Flora Purim on vocals and percussion, Joe Farrell on flute and saxophone, and Airto Moreira on drums. "Our music has a simple, clear purpose, to communicate happiness and truth to people and to create and share some beauty with people," Mr. Corea told the Globe that September. "Our trip is a group trip, to take the people into a safe and beautiful place, instead of a place of conflict and chaos." Over the years, through the 1970s and on through reunions that included a 2011 tour, Return to Forever changed sizes and personnel, at different times including in its ranks musicians such as guitarist Al Di Meola, violinist Jean-Luc Ponty, percussionist Steve Gadd, and guitarist Earl Klugh. Mr. Corea also formed the Chick Corea Electric Band and Chick Corea's Acoustic Band, and he performed and recorded in duet projects over the years with vibraphonist Gary Burton, jazz pianist Herbie Hancock, classical pianist Friedrich Gulda, and banjo player Bella Fleck. Reviewing a 1980 solo performance, Globe critic Ernie Santosuoso wrote that Mr. Corea's frenetic flamenco style of keyboard playing encircles the listener almost hypnotically.